A video is circulating through the internet tonight alleging Bakersfield police used excessive force after pulling someone over for not wearing a seatbelt. The driver says the incident left him with a broken elbow and other injuries. 17's Michaela Armstrong joins us now in studio with the story. Michaela?
Tammy, according to BPD, when you are pulled over, comply. But the driver says he has rights and they were violated the night officers pulled him over and allegedly left him with injuries.
When I was in Laredo, the officers told me that, I see you got the BPD Special.
50-year-old Dante Heath's, quote, BPD Special is what allegedly happened after police pulled him over for an infraction on New Year's Eve. He was left in jail with a broken elbow and pain throughout his body. According to BPD spokesperson Sergeant Andrew Tipton, Heath was pulled over for not wearing his seatbelt. Heath claims he had it on. Out of fear, he decided to record this encounter live on Facebook, which is now circulated the internet. During the video, an officer asked Heath to step out of the car, but he refuses. Tipton said he has the right to do so.
You can say no, but what I would say is to comply.
Heath did say no and says that's when things escalated and the officer took matters into his own hands.
Wow. He broke my window. Now I'm getting out. When the window got busted, I said, brace yourself, you're finna get hurt. That's when it got real to me.
Since the video is circulated on social media, many comments have questioned why the officers broke the window of the car and if that's an appropriate amount of force during an arrest for an infraction. Tipton says yes.
To arrest a person who is in a car, yes, that can be. It may not always be the appropriate response to getting someone out of a car, but at times it absolutely can be.
My window, man.
Heath alleges the officers forced him out of the vehicle, and he says after that, he was beaten by multiple officers.
The first thing I feel is a hit and a slam to the ground, and then my elbow being bent, my arm being bent. I said, what are you doing to me, man? Why are you doing this to me, man? I don't understand why this is happening to me.
Heath says all he could do was beg for help.
Help! Help! He's breaking my arm! He's breaking my arm! I'm not resisting, I'm stiff! And I said, okay, man, and you can hear it in my voice in agreement with him, okay, because I seen him try to break my arm. You did it, man, okay, it's broken. And when I said that, he put his knee on it, whoever, and I heard it go pop.
Tipton says the department is investigating whether the force was excessive, but officers have the right to use reasonable force.
Officers have the right you can use reasonable force to effect an arrest, right? And so if they need to take someone into custody who is refusing to get out of a vehicle, then they can use an appropriate amount of force to enter into that vehicle or into a house or whatever they need to in order to make that arrest.
Heath was charged with 1 misdemeanor for obstructing an officer, 2 infractions for not having a seatbelt on, and his license plate location, in addition to his extensive criminal record, including being a gang member with a firearm. But he says that was long ago and that he has turned his life around as he hasn't been arrested in more than 15 years. Now he works at Stay Focused Ministries, teaching young people how to avoid the mistakes he made when he was young.
All I thought about was making it to my kids, getting out of jail and making it to my kids. And I'm going to tell my 10-year-old and my 14-year-old daughter that the police done this to me.
His wife, Faith Heath, says the family is struggling to process this, but now wants justice.
That could have been a gunshot, and they would have said, oh, he was reaching for something, and it would have been okay. No, I could have lost my husband. For them to say it was okay because he didn't get out when we asked. He has rights.
Heath plans to sue BPD, but says it is not about the money. It is about ensuring fewer bad officers are on the force.
Bad doesn't have a look. Bad has a heart. What happened to me is not because of how I look. What happened to me is not because I didn't get out the car. What happened to me is because all that officer heart is made up. What's in his heart came out and attacked me.
BPD is investigating the arrest, and there is a GoFundMe for Heath during this time as his injuries have left him unable to work. And you can find that link at our website at kget.com. Michaela Armstrong, 17 News.